Bougie, excuse you, sir. You are not invited to the organizing party. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Welcome back to yet another home organization video. You guys seem to have liked the other ones that I recently posted about organizing pantries, organizing refrigerators, organizing different rooms of my house, but my whole house is not organized yet. There is still more work to be done, and one of the areas that still needs to be tackled is my master bathroom, which is where I'm standing right now. So that is what we are going to do in this video. I have a lot of products, skincare products, hair care products, body care products, all types of products. And I just feel like products are overflowing, spewing out of my cabinets and my closet right now. It has gotten out of control, and I don't think that the original setup that I had was very functional anyway. So it just needs to be completely cleared out. I'm going to be pulling all of my products out of all of my drawers and cabinets, everything out of this closet, going through everything, getting rid of what I need to get rid of, only keeping what I really need and what I really use, and finding a better, more aesthetically pleasing, but also more functional way to put everything back in its place. All right, so first things first, we gotta start off with an overview of what my master bathroom is currently looking like right now anyway. This closet is a big area that needs to be addressed. And then beyond what is on top of this countertop over there, there's nothing on top, so that's good. But you know, got a whole bunch of stuff over here that just looks bad, gross. I hate the way this looks, super cluttered, way too much stuff here. But then you open up the drawers and it just gets worse. It's like we got a little bit of makeup, a little bit of toothpaste, a little bit of everything in here. And this drawer was supposed to be kind of like the, oh no, my little flossers. Got some flossers in here, some eco-friendly cotton pad thingies, but then like the regular ones, Q-tips, like, no, don't like how that looks. And then you come down here and it's just, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what category of the stuff this is supposed to be. And then same thing over here, just a whole bunch of products. Don't even know what's in there. Same thing over here. I think this is mostly kind of like backup products, like extra razor heads and extras of stuff that I do use. But then like down here, this is super messy. I don't even know what's in here. So that is this side, which is kind of like my skincare side. And then on this side, it's more of my hair care side, but it is just as bad. There's nothing on top. I usually can keep this pretty clean, but when you open up the drawers, it is literally overflowing, exploding with all types of hair stuff. Clips and rubber bands, headbands, more clips, head scarves, scissors, random packet of bleach in there. This is supposed to be like the hairbrush and comb drawer, but like, ew, caked up old nasty hairbrushes and combs. Then this side is supposed to be for the hot tools, but as you can see, we're having a little bit of an issue with accessing the hot tools because it is literally just a tangled mess of so many different hot tools. And then same thing down here, and then it's like we got a random baseball cap. This side is kind of not so bad because it's more empty. It's just got like my curl formers, flexi rods, travel toiletries, and more little extra travel cases back there. The main section, once again, not utilizing the height properly. A whole bunch of products, couldn't even tell you what's in here. Not good. A lot of excess clutter and hard to reach stuff. All right, so first area that I want to start with is this side, this vanity, which is like my skincare, kind of like everyday hygiene vanity. And then I always move over to my other vanity if I'm doing any kind of hair care stuff, just to kind of divide up how I organize my products. But I want to start with this side because this side really bothers me with how much stuff is just sitting up here. Also, this towel, number one, it's dingy. Number two, this is not the decorative towel that I want right here. So I'm gonna just take that off. All these products here, these are supposed to be like my everyday skincare and hygiene products, as well as like these top two drawers. There's like a whole bunch of, it's just a mess. So I am going to start by clearing out everything. voila. Everything is cleared off. I think the real thing that I need to do is to actually decide like what my true everyday products are. Like out of all this stuff that I just moved, plus the stuff that's in these drawers. Ugh. This is hard. Okay, let me just run through this out loud. So when I wake up in the morning, I need to brush my teeth, toothbrush, and I also do use this water pick. This is stuff that I actually use every day. That's just for brushing my teeth, all that stuff. Then for skincare, we start by cleansing our skin. Like 14 products right here that are supposedly just my everyday skincare. And I swear, like I genuinely use all this stuff pretty much every day, if not every other day. Then for body care, you need deodorant. So far, these are my everyday teeth, skin, and body products that I know I have to have like in a prime location. Some of the stuff is in like these big bottles, big ugly bottles at that. Like what? I do not want this sitting out on my counter. So we're gonna have to figure it out. I don't know. We've just got random stuff that definitely are not everyday products, like nail files, little beauty tools, like this little face scrubber sponge, eyebrow razors. I like to at least have one of these with my little tools, but the rest can be put somewhere else for backup. But all this stuff I'm going to take out and put with the not everyday pile, like not priority pile. Okay, so that's at least cleared out for now, as well as the organizer that I had in there. All right, now we are down to this side of the cabinet. Let's see if there's any everyday use products in here. Body oil, body lotion, another body oil that I do not use every day. Rubbing alcohol is good to have on hand, but not really an everyday product. It's kind of one of those in-between things. Honestly, I have not touched any of this stuff in weeks, so I already know it's not an everyday product, and this freaking thing that's in here, I can't even get it out. This is not the right type of box, clearly, for that space. And it's also fabric. You do not want to have liquid products sitting in a fabric box. That is a recipe for disaster. I don't even know how this ended up in here. I don't know. Same goes for the stuff that's down here. Another random fabric box that does not need to be here. This has got some hair products in it. Definitely not everyday products. And then this, what is even in here? Oh, feminine products. That needs to be moved with my other feminine products. I didn't even know this was here. All right, so that's cleared out. First thing in here is Bougie's No-No spray. This just floats around the house depending on where he's been bad the most, and I need to have this on hand. So apparently he was being bad in my bathroom, but I don't need to keep this in here. This is, what's even in here? I don't know. Some travel products. We'll deal with that later. Mirrors. We'll deal with that later. This is my tanning mitt. That just needs to go with my tanning stuff. All this stuff, none of this is everyday products, so I'm just gonna move it out the way. Again, everything in this container I have not touched in probably 3 months, so I know that there's nothing important in here. This is just a container of like headbands. So these do come in handy. These are kind of an everyday product, but all the rest of these random headbands and stuff, a random pack of baby wipes, hair dye mixing bowl, and a random little empty travel, what is this, a soap case? And I'm taking this out. All right, last cabinet on this side. Backup Kleenex boxes, they need to be stored far away somewhere because I don't need to access these for a while. Mostly all the stuff in here is either product backups of stuff that I use or honestly stuff that I don't use at all. Nothing in here is an everyday use product. I already know because I haven't been reaching for anything in here like I keep saying. All right, so here we are, folks. We have this whole section of stuff that I want to prioritize, all my everyday stuff. And then all right here and all over the floor is just everything else. I kind of want to make like a secondary pile. Like if these are the everyday use, I feel like I need like a once a week use because I feel like every day and once a week, that's what's going to be stored here. Anything else that I have left over will be stored in the closet, like just completely out of the way. So what is something that I might use like once a week? Sometimes you need some rubbing alcohol. These little pimple patch things, like when I get a really bad, oh God. Like when I get a really big, really bad pimple, occasionally these little welly pimple patches work really well. Pregnancy test once a week? No, that is not the life I'm living right now. All right, those are my piles. Every day, once a week. We're doing good. It's not too much stuff, I don't think. So now I know what you're thinking. If it's not an everyday product and it's not a once a week product, then what is it? Why do you have it? Well, I'll tell you why. I can't tell you why, honestly. I'm a hoarder, okay? It's hard when you're sent stuff in PR and there's new products coming out all the time and I wanna try stuff for you guys and I just wanna hang on to stuff because it's a perfectly good product. You know, I end up with a lot of excess, which is basically what all of this stuff is. I could probably get rid of every single thing and be totally fine and still have everything that I need that I've already moved over there. But it's hard as like an influencer, as an ex-beauty guru. Now, some of this stuff really is like backups. Like this is a product I use all the time, so I have an extra jar of it because when I finish the other jar, I am going to use this jar. Or for example, something like this 50 SPF 50 sunscreen lotion that is for your body. I don't use this every day or even once a week. This is something I would only use if I was going to the pool or going to the beach, but I do need it, but it's not an everyday or a once a week product. So it's still valid. So it still remains. There's definitely some other stuff in here that's like this shampoo. I didn't like it, so it's just sitting here. So why do I still have it? I don't know. That should go in the get rid of pile. Same thing with this. This whole bag has travel size stuff. I'm gonna put all the travel stuff in here. So honestly, anything that's in here that's like really old and crusty and I know I didn't like it and I know I'm not gonna use it, if it's old and crusty, I'm gonna throw it away. If it's still like more fresh and newish kinda, I'll keep it and see if maybe one of my friends or family members wants it. I just don't think it's a good idea to give opened, used products like this to anyone else outside of my friends and family. Like this is not something I would donate because I think they would throw it away. Like that's kind of unsanitary. Just so you know, you're gonna see me throw stuff away. Don't get mad. This drawer, which I do need to get some different drawer liners. I'm just gonna like temporarily put stuff in here. I'm probably gonna take it back out, put better drawer liners, might get better organizers and stuff, but just to kind of get an idea of where I would want everything to go. I feel like this organizer works well for my 3 types of cotton round type category type stuff. I do need to keep this nearby. Maybe I'll put that in the back and have space on this side. I should get like a little something, like an actual holder, but maybe this is where all the little tools could go, like nail clippers, tweezers, eyebrow razors, scissors. On the other side, however, we've got this organizer. On this side, I feel like I would want to have my dental hygiene stuff. So toothbrush, tongue scraper, toothpaste, powdered toothpaste, flossers. Okay. Oh, I like the way that fits. I like the way that fits. And then these and that one, which I know I just touched every single one, but it's going in my own mouth, so who cares? I could store my little face washing headbands here. And then, I don't know, I feel like that's pretty much it for like what actually makes sense to put in here. But now we've still got my mouthwash and water pick, and then all of my everyday skincare stuff, and then all of my once a week use stuff. I feel like if all of my toothbrush and stuff is right here on this side, then I would want my mouthwash to be like right underneath it. And then the bottom one, which is harder to reach, I guess I could put my once a week stuff down there. Obviously, I'm not gonna just leave it like that. Like I wanna get little baskets or containers to put them in, but I'm just kind of trying to see where I would put everything so then I could see what kind of container I need to buy. All right, you guys, so it is actually day 2 of this project. This is how I mapped it out. I have more than enough space for every category, but now I just need to get some sort of baskets and containers, maybe even like Lazy Susans or something like that, just because I don't want the stuff just like sitting there like this. And then everything is hidden away so that my bathroom can look clean from the outside and there's actually nothing sitting on top of my counter. Like I could, you know, still use these little trays, but instead of having like a bunch of ugly, mismatched, weird, colorful products in them, I could just put like little cute decorative stuff. So I need to do the exact same process that I just did over there. I need to do that over here as well for all of this hair stuff. So I'm going to speed through this a little bit more since you guys already saw what I did on the other side. It's pretty much gonna be the same thing, taking everything out, figuring out what I actually use all the time, only keeping that stuff in here. If I don't use it all the time, either it's getting thrown away, given away, or being put in the back stock, which goes in the closet. So that took quite a while to pull everything out of this vanity. But yeah, everything is emptied out now. So I have categorized all of the items that I pulled out of there, as well as put a lot of stuff in this giveaway slash get rid of pile. I had a bunch of like scrunchies and headbands and bandanas and scarves and random stuff that I never use. I've had some of this stuff for years. And then I found some hot tools that are either super old and dingy and broken, like this blow dryer and this diffuser, or they still work, but I just don't need them because I have a newer version, like this curling wand. I have a better one. All that is going in the giveaway pile, but I am still left with all of this that I do want to keep. So this is actually my everyday hair product bin. I separated out all the products that I've been using recently on my new short haircut. I've been styling it different ways. So this is like all the products that I would need to do all the different little hairstyles that I've been doing on an everyday basis. So I want to keep this separated out, but then we're left with all the hot tools. So these are the hot tools that I want to keep. I know it looks like a lot, but they're all different. It's like I have my Dyson blow dryer, which is amazing, my Dyson flat iron, which is amazing, definitely keeping those. But I also feel like I need to have a regular run-of-the-mill flat iron and a regular run-of-the-mill blow dryer, because sometimes I do like videos, like if I do a sponsored video that requires me to straighten my hair, they won't want me to use this because it's too recognizable as a Dyson flat iron, and they don't like to show other brands. So sometimes I need just like a generic flat. I've actually had this problem in real life before. For filming purposes and just random reasons, I need this and this case to hold all the rest of the attachments that go with the curling wand. So all the different little shapes of different kind of curling wand attachments that go with this Bellamy curling wand. And I know what you guys are thinking, Raven, you don't have any hair, but I have a lot of wigs. I have a lot of human hair wigs that require all this styling stuff. They all serve their own different purpose. I will use all of them. It's a lot though. So I really need to figure out a better way to store it, because having it all shoved in that cabinet, as you saw, was not working. Up here, we have the stuff that I took out of these top drawers. I've separated it into like hair tools, like crochet hooks and scissors and dye brushes and the little hook that go with my curl formers, a mirror. This is my clipper set, like all the stuff that goes with the clippers, which I obviously use a lot right now with my short haircut because I've been cutting it myself. These I separated out into hair clips, scrunchies, and bobby pins. And then I went through all my brushes and combs and picked out only the ones that were like still good and that I actually still use. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the same thing like I did on the other side and just kind of get a general idea of where I want each category to live. Yeah, maybe I can at least just get a divider between combs and brushes for that. Over here on this other drawer that had all the little small like clips and stuff, I had this thing in here, which I think was fine. It just needed to be reorganized. I need something to put this in. This only had 3 sections. So if I could find a thingy that actually has 4 sections, that would be better. So then that leaves us with these 2 side cabinets, which are still empty. Okay, so that is everything accounted for. I know where I want everything to live. It just looks crazy right now because I need the organizers, the baskets, the shelves, but now I can make a shopping list and know exactly what I'm looking for. It is now time to do the same process for the closet. So I'm gonna take everything out, starting with top shelf. I'm literally just going to take everything out, put it on the floor. Ugh. I did not even know that this whole bucket of bleach was back there. I was probably gonna end up buying another one of these, not knowing that I had this, because I do want to bleach my hair pretty soon. More hair products, body care products, skincare products, more skincare products. A PR package that I got from Vicks, with a whole bunch of like Vicks and NyQuil like medicine stuff. This is my bathtub tray that goes across the bathtub, but it broke. All right, we are all cleared out. And now I have all this stuff. Bougie, excuse you, sir. You are not invited to the organizing party. Everything that you see here is now just leftovers. It's not anything that I use all the time. A lot of it needs to go. I've been hanging on to a lot of this stuff for far too long, just thinking like, oh, one day I'll use it. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to begin. Everything here is what needs to go back in the closet. So I want to kind of map out where I want everything to be. Plus I have to keep my towels nicely in there as well. So I had all of the medication type stuff on the top row just for safety reasons. I think that's a good idea. It's also not stuff that I reach for very often. Stuff, which I would like to get a matching bin for this. Well, I mean, I guess it's not necessary. This bin is fully functional, but it just doesn't match the rest of them. So that kind of bothers me. And then I would also like to get a bin for my essential oils. And then if I got a big bin, I could also just put the oil diffuser in there with it. So I know I need 2 more gray bins for that. And that actually is everything that I wanted to store in the closet. So that fits really nicely, and it leaves the whole bottom row open for my towels. That looks bad. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I need to learn how to fold towels. That is everything that needs to go in this closet. So note to self, I need 2 more gray bins for this stuff and this stuff. I need a matching set of towels that will work better and look nicer. I need to learn how to fold the towels to figure out how I wanna put them on the shelf. That's it for the closet. And then I have my black towels that I wanted to hang here. These are just plain black towels, nothing super cute or special. I kind of like the minimal look. All right, so I went to Target to get what I needed. Unfortunately, they did not have every single thing that I needed. I was able to get some drawer liner. This is like a nice thick clear plastic drawer liner that looks like it is a little bit more sturdy and like easy to clean. And then I happened to see this. It's like a metal container, 2-sided obviously. Really nice like quality. It's like actually pretty heavy. And I thought I may be able to use this for my hot tools. And then I got this travel toiletry case by Sonia Kashuk. I just liked how the main plastic case was actually pretty big, so it can hold all of my travel stuff. And then it comes with I think 3 inner bags to like kind of divide up your stuff into sections. This is like a nice all-in-one toiletry set. So I thought I might be able to like sit the tools in here kind of upright. Bougie, get out the way. Okay, that actually worked. They actually all fit in here when you stand them up like that. And then that way I can kind of like see instead of when they're all stacked on top of each other. So that just fits in there like that. Perfect, actually. And then I had already had this bin full of the other little attachments, so that's already good. But this stuff back here, I had 1 more bin that I just bought from Target, like so. And then put this one. Ooh, perfect fit, just barely. Then, wow. Now for my travel stuff over here. this one, and this one I'm gonna take out. Alrighty then, the next thing on my list to do is to line my drawers with the new drawer liner that I got from Target, the Contact Premium Shelf Liner. So I'm just going to take everything out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and measure exactly the dimensions of the drawer. So I have 4 drawers, that'll be 17 by 8.5. I'm gonna have to trim this up a little bit. So I'm gonna cut 4 pieces for that, and then I'm gonna see how much I have left of this. Since this has like ridges on it, it actually helps the organizer like kind of grip on and stay in place, so it's not, because this organizer doesn't fit perfectly in this drawer, there's like wiggle room, but this drawer liner actually helps it stay in place so it's not like sliding around when you open and close the drawer, which is actually really nice. Same thing for this drawer. And I didn't end up finding anything to fit in this little space right here to hold all my little tools. I couldn't find anything that was like small enough to fit in this little slot. So I guess these are just gonna go directly in there. Then this drawer over on the hair side, same thing. And lastly, the hairbrush and comb drawer, which I also did not end up getting any sort of like divider and organizer, just because like the brushes, the stuff barely fits in here as is. I'm gonna vacuum out this drawer real quick. That's fine like that. Okie dokie, so with the addition of the extra baskets that I needed from Target, my closet is now properly organized and arranged. I even added a cute little plant right there in the empty space just for aesthetics. I folded my towels properly and figured out how I wanted those to live on the shelf. But the very last step for the closet is to add some labels. You know, we cannot do any organizational project without some custom labels. So you guessed it, Chef Tony made these for me, basically using some business card laminated sleeves, printing out the labels on cardstock, and then adding a little Scotch tape square thingy. It's like this little sticky sticker thing. It's thicker than regular double-sided tape, so it should last a little bit longer and be a little bit more sturdy. Since everything in the bathroom has a risk of getting wet or having moisture on it, you want everything to be moisture proof, so that's why I laminated them. For example, I have this one that says waxing, and these are all of my waxing supplies right here. And they stick on really well to where they're not gonna like fall off, but also they are removable if I ever need to change something around. Okay, you guys, finally after several days of working on this project, I can finally show you the results. So let's just go ahead and start over here at the closet, which now looks like this. I'm super happy with it. We have kind of the lesser used items. The hair dye is over there, and then all of these smaller bins are like the medicine type stuff. So with the custom labels, we have prescriptions, pain relief, cold and flu, and first aid. And then going down, we have more of like the lesser used items higher up. So this is all of my nail stuff, nail polishes, nail polish remover, nail files, and my gel nail kit. And then this is the stuff that I use for my at-home sugar waxing, essential oils, candles, stuff like that. And then on the next row, we have more of the stuff that I might grab more often. So I wanted it to be right here, kind of on my level, easy to see and easy to grab. So we have one bin for hair care, which is more like special shampoos and conditioners, dry shampoo, scalp oils, hair growth oils, stuff like that. And then this one is for hair styling, leave-in conditioners, gels, hairsprays, serums, stuff that I might use for a specific style, especially when it comes to styling my wigs and stuff like that. And then the last row of baskets has body care, so lotions and oils and things like that, face masks, and then all of my extra skincare, which does not go with my everyday routine, but it's still stuff that I wanted to hang on to. So that's all of that. And then the bottom shelf just has my bath towels. So I think that looks really clean and neat and organized. I'm super happy with how this closet has turned out, especially with the labels and everything. Now over to this vanity. Hello, don't look at me, I look crusty right now. But look, the actual countertop space is now clear. The only thing up here is my little paper towel things that I use to dry my face. And I have my very simple black hand towel here. So I now have space for something cute and decorative, but no more clutter on top of the counter, which just makes my Virgo soul so happy. For the actual drawers, nicely organized, nicely lined with the plastic lining. All your little essential skincare tools are nicely organized in here. On this side, we have my essential dental care items, everyday items that I need easy access to, all nicely organized. For the rest of my everyday items, they are now down here, which I thought at first that I was gonna add some sort of shelving so I would have multiple layers of storage, but I just didn't end up needing it, at least not yet. That's something I can always add. But for now, just having these 3 baskets is more than enough space. So I have my daily skincare, which has the nice label on it. Back here is more just like extra tools and stuff, like makeup wipes and extra eyebrow razors and stuff like that I don't really need to grab too often. And then up here in front is everyday makeup, just so that if I want to throw on a really quick no makeup look, I can do that right after I do my skincare instead of having to go in my glam room and go through my whole entire makeup collection and do the full glam thing. This is like just if I want to do something really quick right here in my bathroom. So that is that. This is just where I decided to keep all of the extra stock of kind of like paper and cotton products, I guess. I have my extra popsicle sticks, cotton rounds, Q-tips. Down here is my travel stuff that I pretty much already showed you guys when I put that in there. And then on this side, this is just my rest of kind of like my everyday dental care, mouthwash and water pick. And then this is my weekly routine stuff, which I really like this idea. I think this is really gonna come in handy because this has my tanning stuff, weekly face mask stuff, pore strips, and razor refills. So having this stuff separated out and labeled, I think will help me kind of like stay in that routine. So that is the right side vanity, which is the skincare vanity. Now moving over to the left side vanity, which is the hair care vanity. On top, no clutter. So we have this drawer, which has all of my different types of combs and brushes in there. On the other side, we have the little like hair accessories, hair clips, bobby pins, and then tools like scissors and all that type of stuff that I use for different hairstyles and whatnot. And then in here, I'm super happy with how this turned out because this is just a much better way to store my hot tools compared to how they were to begin with. I have the basket that they're in. They're all standing up with their cords all wrapped nicely, got rid of a lot of them. Then I have this basket which has the hot tools attachments. Back here is like my clippers and other hair tool stuff like my hand mirror and whatnot. And then I just have my Dyson straightener here since it came with a stand. Really love the way that this container worked out for the hot tools. Highly recommend if you can find that at Target if you have a bunch of different types of curlers and straighteners and blow dryers. Super happy with that. And over here where all the hot tools used to just be jumbled up in there all tangled up, we now just have this container for scarves and headbands and my 2 containers of my flexi rods and my curl formers. So just some more hair stuff here. And on this this side, everyday hair care. So these are my everyday hair products that I always reach for. I wanted to have them all in one place so I wouldn't have to go looking for them in the closet or anything. And then down here, I wanted to also separate out my wig supplies because again, I don't want to have to go searching through all of my hair stuff to find specific supplies for specific things. So that gets its own basket right there. And the idea with these baskets, like for the everyday stuff, is like if I'm doing my hair, I just grab the basket, pull it out onto the countertop, do what I gotta do, style my hair, do everything. Okay, I'm done. Take the basket and put it back. Close the door. And that keeps my countertop clear and clean and looking neat instead of just accumulating a whole bunch of products and clutter all in this area. So yeah, you guys, that is my new and improved bathroom products situation. I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys found this video satisfying. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.